Today, this fat cow is back with another story time. A story of how he met not Salman Khan, not Biggie Chops, not Tiger Shroff but ex-girlfriend of Harry Styles, sister with the least botox, the taller Jenner, second youngest of the Kardashian clan, supermodel, human rights activist, one of the most famous people in the world, Kendall Jenner.
Hey, what's up guys, my name is Karan and I am back with another video. Firstly, sorry for not uploading a video. I know I did not upload a video for 3 weeks and I'm so sorry. So I hope all you chubs, all you cuties are doing well. I'm glad I'm finally sitting down and talking to you guys after 3 weeks of not uploading. And literally every day that passed by, I felt the guilt. Okay. Every single day I wake up, I'm like, I will film this video, and it just does not happen somehow. And I chose to film it now, you know, at 11 p.m. one day before my last year of uni. My graduation year actually begins. It literally begins tomorrow and I'm here sitting here filming this. So, hello. This is great. That's great. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to click that big fat red subscribe button. I promise you this place is a lot of fun. So today, as the title of the video suggests, I'm going to tell you guys a story. A story of how I met Miss Kendall Jenner. Okay, so this happened over 2 years back, so I am pretty much over it, but it still happens to be one of my biggest flexes when I meet someone new. You know, I just don't want to talk just about Kendall Jenner. I want to talk also of the whole experience of being at Cannes Film Festival, because this was one of the most craziest experiences of my life, so bear with me. So how does this little brown fugly face get to Cannes Film Festival, right? Okay, so I feel I look nangu. So for those of you that do not know, I live in Nice, which is in the south of France, and which happens to be around half an hour away, yeah, from Cannes. Not Canes, not Cannes, not Cannes, but Cannes. Please learn how to say it right, for God's sake. My ears literally hurt. So anyways, I moved to Nice in end of Jan 2018, and in April or May, like for 2 weeks every year, is Cannes Film Festival, which is the biggest film festival in the whole world. It is packed with the most famous faces in Hollywood, Bollywood, football, billionaires, millionaires, everyone under the sun you can imagine who's famous or who's rich is here in Cannes, because it's happening. It's so happening. So the same year that I moved to France from India, my uncle back from India, one of his movies got nominated for Cannes Film Market, which is a part of the festival. And I told my uncle, like, you're coming all the way from India to attend a festival, and there's no way, like, you're not going to let me come, because I live here, right? And he did, and I got an all-access pass. This was my all-access pass. I was there for 6 days out of the 14 days that the festival goes on for. Look how bad I am. No way. So guys, imagine, okay, let me just set the plot for you. The 6 days that I was there, I got to meet the coolest people ever. I saw The Weeknd. I saw Bella Hadid. I literally waved out to Bella Hadid and she waved back at me. Proof. She being a Bella! I saw Kristen Stewart, I saw Kate Blanchett, I saw Penelope Cruz, I saw Javier Bardem, I saw Lea Seydoux, I saw Deepika Padukone, I saw a bunch of other Bollywood celebrities. And the way the festival works is that each country has its pavilion. Obviously, I was in the Indian pavilion with a bunch of Bollywood stars. Honestly, I couldn't give less of a shit of who these people were. I knew them from back home. I was just there having my glass of wine, champagne, enjoying a beautiful sunset. It was by the beach. I was just having a good time and I wasn't believing that this is even happening. It felt like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, right? So I was making the most of it. I was out every day. I was just so thankful and grateful to God and to my uncle for making a nice movie worthy enough of getting to the festival. So on day 4, I'm like, okay, it's cool, but it's monotonous. I'm also missing classes to be here. So I'm thinking about that in the back of my mind. I saw Bella Hadid. I was like, it's not going to get any better than this. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, should I go back to Nice and should I get back to classes? And then, plot twist. I open Instagram and I see Kendall Jenner, the Kendall Jenner, at Nice airport. So I was like, yeah, wow. Okay, Kendall is here. There's absolutely no way I'm going to get to meet her. But there's also no way that I'm not going to try to see her. So I was like, okay, I'm not going back. Kendall Jenner's here. I'll give it one shot. Nothing much to lose except one more day of uni, right? No clue, no plans, nothing. I'm just hoping, dreaming, manifesting, praying that somehow this happens. So day 5, I wake up in Cannes and I'm just walking around the city, waiting for the carpet to begin, grabbing lunch, just having a good time. And now I'm not the only fan in the whole city, right? All of France's Gen Z was there, running behind these cars, chasing these celebrities just to get a signature, because one of their signed autographs sells for thousands of dollars. So it's this big mess of all these people. Remember, I had an all-access pass, so I used to attend the red carpet every single day from the sides of the red carpet, and you could see like every person that was passing, and I was like, okay, no big deal, whatever. And I look down the street and I see that there are thousands, like hundreds and hundreds of people going towards one direction, like just going like an ocean of people. And I was like, where are these people going? And I realized it's time for the red carpet to begin. And if I don't go now, through these people, which is going to take an hour to walk through, I'm going to miss the red carpet. I had this on my neck. And I'm trying to show it to them as I'm a volunteer and as I'm working for the festival, just so I can get there in time. And I'm walking and making my way to the venue. So again, no one has an idea of the names that will be walking the red carpet on that day. So I have no idea if Kendall, even though she's in the city, will she be there today at the event or tomorrow or a week after? No one knows. And while I'm walking in this crowd, which is easily take me 45 minutes to get from point A to point B, which is just like 200 meters apart, but it's so crowded, so crowded. I'm nudging like old people and children. I'm like, get out my way. And I open Instagram and guess whose story I see? It's Kendall Jenner's story. She's in the car on her way to where I'm trying to be. And I reach the start of the red carpet where the cars stop and the celebrities get out and they do their little waves and they head straight for the red carpet. And I see that this huge crowd like screaming, okay? Like people are screaming for this person. So I'm like, who's there? Like, obviously the first name that came to my mind was Kendall Jenner, right? And I look like this and there's also like this huge screen which is showing everything live. Like, who is this? Who is this person everyone's raving about so much? And I look like that and it's Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. She's been coming here for years and everyone's just screaming for her. I'm like, okay, she's from Bollywood. I've seen her 10,000 times in real life and she stays 15 minutes away from my house. I'm like, see you later, alligator. And I run through this crowd somehow, running like bloody Krish through this crowd. And I get through this crowd and I'm there now. I'm by the red carpet and everyone started coming one by one, and the music and the paps, you can imagine it, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's out of this world, okay? And then comes Kendall Jenner. I'm going to insert a video here of what I was seeing then. I remember this moment so clearly. I'm very far from her, but I can see her face crystal clear. She's walking into the venue for the screening of one of the feature films. And I'm just in awe. I'm mesmerized. I was like, this cannot be real. My mouse literally like, as she walks like from the red carpet to the venue. And yeah, she's gone into the venue, out of sight, but not out of mind. I'm still determined to meet her at any cost. So waiting for all the other celebs to walk the red carpet, I, with my pass, go around the venue and I go to the back exit and station myself where the celebrities get into the cars. And okay, so they come there to watch a movie, right? So they all stay inside for like 2.5, 3 hours for the movie. But most of them that have come in like these big gowns or just don't give an F about the movie, they just bounce. I have no expectations, no idea what I'm doing, and I go straight to the back exit, which is a good stretch away. And I see a bunch of paps there. I was like, koi to aane wala hai. Someone's going to come. And no one really knows about this back exit because it's for like the staff and the security and the people who are working for the festival. So every day it would be empty, that back area, the whole back area. But the one day that Kendall Jenner is going to come out, there's a mad crowd there just waiting to see her, okay? In this little area where we're not even allowed to be, even though I have an all access pass, all the other people who had the pass were waiting there just for her to walk out and just to get a glimpse, just to get a little glimpse of her, okay? You know, one of those police grills is just there to stop the crowd. 10 minutes pass, 15 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass. You know, the venue is huge. She must have already left from somewhere else. So I've given up all my hopes. I'm like, should I leave? Should I not leave? But some upper power told me, just stay. Karan, sabar. 5 more minutes, sabar. Standing there behind the barricade, and suddenly I hear noise, like an entourage coming. You know, like celebrities have their entourage around them, like security and their managers and their makeup artists, hair artists, whatever. And yeah, 3 or 4 bouncers come out, and behind them come 2 people, okay? And I can hear tuk, 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 tuk. You know the sound of heels? I was like, that's bloody Kendall Jenner. I could feel it. I've waited here for so long with bloody Priyanka Chopra. I don't care, but and I look like this, and I see two people, Kendall Jenner and Joanne Smalls. And genuinely, I didn't have much of an idea of who Joanne Smalls was. I'd seen her in a bunch of movies, but I didn't even know her name. So again, these guys are 30 feet away from me. They're walking through this little alley, like a little passage. And yeah, they're just hand in hand, like shangling, and they're just catching up, you know, like friends do. And my mouth is like... And I'm just trying to sink in the fact that Kendall Jenner is now 10 feet away from me. Literally like 10 feet away from me. All these French people were losing their shit. They're screaming. They're like, Kendall! 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 And I'm like 6 feet, right? So my head is popping out of this crowd, and I'm just looking at them like, you don't even know how to say her name. You're calling her bloody Candle. Why do you want to meet her?
मुझे लगता है कि सबने cheating की है.
I'm gonna imitate her, okay? She's walking with Joanne Smalls, and yeah, she kisses her goodbye. She's about to leave this way, and she turns and she sees her fans, her fake fans who are calling her Candle. I swear on anything, I'm not 1% lying. This is what makes the story time so cool. 20 or 30 of us, but still everyone was pushing each other, and like it got really violent. So I was the tallest and the fattest in the crowd, and I was right behind the barricade, while everyone is screaming the wrong name. I just look at her and I'm like, please, I'm here all the way from India. Please. And she's like, she literally whispers, 1 minute, I'm coming. I don't know if she meant it for me or someone else. I was standing there with 30 of us, and I was like, this cannot go wrong. I turn on my camera and I'm just ready. She comes closer and closer, and her security is beefed up. Like, there's no way you can touch her. There's no way you can get a photo with her. She just comes and she poses real quick. She's like, if you see the photo, her dress is touching my arm. We were that close. Number one, she's gorgeous. She's so stunning in real life. She looks 100% natural. And number two, I never get starstruck. So again, this is a new feeling for me. I'm literally shivering. I'm blushing. I was vibrating like I had a seizure, like a Nokia phone. My body and mind refused to believe that I just met Kendall Jenner and that she clicked a photo with me, which, like, wow. And I felt like the luckiest little shit on this planet, let me tell you that. Come on, like, I live in Bombay and I've seen every star you can imagine, and I've worked in the industry, and most irrelevant small-time actors have a worse attitude than Miss Kendall Jenner. I'm acting as if I had a coffee with her, but for her to be one of the most famous people in this universe and still do, like, meant the world to me. I was head over heels in love there. So while she's going, in a quick span of a second, my mind works. I was like, open your camera roll and see the photo. This has to be the best photo you've ever clicked in your life, Karan, because this moment will never ever come again. So I open my camera roll and I see the picture. No 1 million pictures I must have taken in my whole life. I have never looked this bad. Horrible. To the point that when Facetune could not fix it. It's not about the photos, but obviously who doesn't want a cool picture of Kendall Jenner, right? I refused to go home with this picture. I look like this, like Annabelle, and she's still there, and she's going around like it's a huge Mercedes van and strutting slowly to her car with her team, and the paps are there and they're doing her photos. Like, she's got a whole chain of people around her. I run like crazy behind her, and the security pushes me like. So she gets into her van and she takes her seat, and her guards have obviously blocked the whole door, and I'm standing there. I'm like, please, I really didn't get a photo. I swear I didn't get a photo. Because it was so horrible. I just acted like I didn't get a photo only.
सबने cheating की है.
She can hear me crystal clear. Like, she can hear every word I'm saying. And again, guys, I was so lucky. Like, touch wood, touch fucking wood. I was so lucky. I was so lucky with my exams, with my relationships, with my friend, with my crush. She, again, looks at me, feels the pity. I think these eyes do the magic. And she's like, she literally called me near the door of her car to click a picture. You know, I don't know how to explain such a moment, but any moment like this when you're feeling like adrenaline, just 10,000 thoughts run to your head. Because I'm dictating this to you guys, it sounds like it happened within like half an hour, but this all of this happened within 2 minutes, okay? Her manager and her team are not feeling it. No! They are not feeling it. They're just looking at her and they're like, you cannot do this, Kendall, you cannot do this. And I'm shaking like this, and I give a bounce on my phone. I was like, please, can you click a picture? They expected me to click a selfie, and there's no way I was going home with a selfie because I already got one and I look like trash. So he literally said in his heavy voice, I cannot do this. I was like, please, come on, do it fast. And the paps are still there, like clicking pictures, flashing non-stop. And obviously when she's getting uncomfortable at this point because she cannot be there for so long and get clicked. And God, my big man, he was with me that day, because I cannot describe what I felt in that moment. It was my first time being starstruck. and I was blown off my feet. Like, after she left and drove away in the car, I called up my mom, teary eyes, and I was like, I just met Kendall Jenner. I was the only one who got a picture, so she let me into a bloody car, man. Like, we know each other now, we're BFFs. The little snob that I am, I literally edited the photos within 1 hour, I put them up on Instagram, and my feed was blowing up. Everyone was just commenting like, how, and you're so lucky, and this and that. People were saying it's photoshopped. If you think it's Photoshop, find the original, best of luck. Do I look that stupid that I would actually Photoshop a picture of me and Kendall Jenner just to have it on my Instagram? And my whole university knew I'd met her. So next day, everyone was asking me like, how is she? Is she beautiful? You're so lucky, you're so lucky. Why didn't you take us to the festival? I decided that day itself that one day on my YouTube channel, my very dormant, dead YouTube channel, I will make a story time of how I met Kendall Jenner. Because a lot of you DM me still like that picture and ask me about how it happened. So I thought I'd make this video. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I have to wake up in 7 hours for my first day of uni. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I hope I kept it interesting enough. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, leave it with a big thumbs up. Do comment below and do subscribe to my channel, because 60% of you buffaloes that do watch all my videos are not subscribed to my channel, which is a shame. And no wonder my subscriber count remains the same for months. I love you guys. See you guys next week with a new video, hopefully. Bye.